around the loss. We've seen an explanation, which is DDEP. The IMF says, yes, it is DDEP that created that loss, 53 billion off that amount that we saw is down to that alone. Really, are we not being a little unfair with the BOG on this matter, considering the economic circumstances we found ourselves in? The IMF says we needed them to be the shock absorbers, paraphrasing here, so that the rest of the financial system will be stable and not collapse on us. Where do you stand on this conversation?
Well, yes, Evans, we are dealing with BOG fairly, to the extent that we are asking the governor and the two deputies to resign because they've been co-architects of this, our economic hardship. Yeah, Dr. Addison and his two deputies are co-architects of this economic hardship that we are facing. The time they were printing 35 billion for the government in 2021, didn't they know that it will have repercussions? The time they printed 45 billion for the government in 2022, didn't they know it will have repercussions? And this one, the IMF shouldn't have stepped in this way. They don't really have to come in. Otherwise, it's like they're just getting the line of fire. When I saw the IMF statement, you know what? It took me back to the 1980s, 78, 1981. You know, when ex-President Manley of Jamaica suggested to Thatcher, Reagan, and co. that, look, we should set up a UN bank that can lend to developing countries on better terms than this IMF. On better terms than this IMF. Thatcher told us, you know, because Manley got troubles, you know, well, actually, the one side of the history shows that the CIA supported Edward Seager to win the election. So Manley lost the election. 1978, he did a mini conference on this matter. Then by 1981, just a year before the main conference on this, getting IMF out of the way so that we'll have a UN bank that will deal with this on better terms. It is said that CIA supported Edward Seager to win the Jamaican elections. That's how Manley was taken out. And then once Manley was taken out, Reagan and Thatcher were free. So when the Ghanaian government tried to push, so with Jamaica taken out, it was now left with Tanzania and Ghana that pushed Reagan and Thatcher. Oh, it was easy to just ignore Ghana and Tanzania on this matter. So IMF should be the last institution to come and support Bank of Ghana on this matter.